guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it is your first time joining us, welcome. Please do stay, do subscribe, and become a part of the ZeeX family. I'm sure that you guys can tell by the title of today's video. Today I'm going to be sharing 5 lessons that I learned at 21, because as you guys would know, if you guys were OGs, you guys would know this. If you guys don't know this, my heart is broken. Please follow me on Instagram, because that's obviously the only reason why you don't know this. But today, when you guys are watching this, is my birthday. I'm 22, 21 plus 1, as I like to say, because 22 just doesn't sound cute. And I told you guys, hashtag forever 21. So y'all guys, ndiyakula, you know, nothing much, light work. So I decided to share with you guys a few things that I learned over this year. I don't know if I want to call it wisdom. It's more so just me sharing my experience with you guys. And while I do that, I'm going to be styling this beautiful hair that I'm most likely going to be wearing today, which is my birthday, to you guys. And this is hair that I got from Yyonghair or Yyonghair, I'm not sure how you pronounce it really. And I'm also going to be showing you guys how I got my eyes to look like this. It's not going to be a full makeup tutorial. It's not a tutorial really anyways. It's just me styling my hair and styling my eyes for you guys. So I hope that you guys are super excited to get into this video. If you haven't already, please do join the family. I promise you, kumunandi, kulit, go fresh on these ends. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because we are trying to get, us, the family are trying to get to 25,000 subscribers before the end of October. That will be the best gift that you guys can give to me. So please go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. But without saying too much else, let's get straight into this video. Alrighty guys, so a little bit of information on this hair. This hair is from a company called YYONG or Yyonghair, as I've already told you guys. I did get this hair. It is a water wave hair. I got it in bundles, 2 bundles of 28, 2 bundles of 26. I ended up using, I would say 3 and like a 3¼ bundles. I did not have enough space to use the last bundle all the way through my hair. I probably will put it in here and there just to make the hair a little bit fuller, but I'm not mad at how full it is right now, to be really honest with you. I absolutely love how this hair looks. This hair, guys, is super duper affordable, and that's why I thought I should bring it to you guys for my birthday, because it is so long and, you know, all of these other things, and, you know, just on trend, but it's also super affordable. So definitely do check out YYONG's website to go and check out all their other styles and textures and all of that good stuff. When it comes to a review of the hair, I absolutely loved it. Considering the price, I feel like this hair is beautiful. Even price aside, let's just say that this hair is stunning. Definitely so far the best water wave hair that I've tried. I've tried about 2 other hair companies with water wave hair. I did also work with them when I showed you guys my aerial hairstyle. So if you guys want to check that out, I'm going to leave it in the cards right now so you guys can go ahead and check out their 613 hair. But without rambling too much, let's get straight into the part of this video that I'm sure you guys all came here for. Hey guys, so I am here barefaced, no wig on. It's the ghetto. This is me at my raw stage, but I always show you guys me looking ghetto, so I feel like we're at that level right now. This is a 6x6 closure, which is amazing, guys. If you're somebody who doesn't want to commit to a frontal, but you want a little something more than just a closure, this is going to be the perfect thing for you. You don't have to glue down the ear tabs, which you guys will see in the video. I really love this. This is something that I would definitely recommend for you guys. This is how it looks on the inside. So it gives you a bit of surface area on the head. It kind of stops here, so it's there to there, but you guys will see all of that. Okay guys, this is how the wig looks on. 28 inches. It doesn't look that long on. I'm really stressed about the closure. I don't feel like it looks that long on. It did say it was 20 inches. I don't know if it's 20 inches when it's stretched, maybe. So I'm going to be showing you guys how I do my eye look. It's going to be very simple, very soft glam, because I do want the focus of everything sort of beyond my outfit and my hair and like literally everything else but the face. Not that I want my face to look good, but it's not like going to be the focus. So I'm going to keep it very soft glam, something similar to the pink bob look that you guys would have seen. So I'm going to be going ahead and so I'm going to go ahead and use this Revolution palette that I got from Clicks. It's like 130 rand. It is the Velvet Rose one. Yeah, Velvet Rose. Really nice. It has a lot of colors that I use often, so personally I felt like it was great value for money. So the first lesson that I learned in my 21st year was that independence is nice, but it can get very lonely. I know you guys, well, if you are a real OG, you would have watched a video that I had made earlier on this year when I kind of was updating you guys about my life, about my move to Joburg. If you guys did not see me move to Joburg, please go ahead and watch my moving series. I will leave it in the cards right now. I moved to Joburg and, you know, I was here for a few months, and then I made that video to update you guys on kind of how I was feeling, you know, how the move was going for me, and I really just was in such a bad space. I was in a place where I was alone. I didn't have a lot of people here. I didn't really have that many friends. I didn't have people that I can call up if I felt lonely, if I felt just like I wanted to do stuff. I didn't really have people to do that with. But on the flip side, like I was getting into the swing of being able to do a lot of stuff by myself, besides living for myself, being able to provide for myself, and that was really nice. But on the flip side, it was like I'm able to do all of this stuff alone, but like, do I want to do it alone? Really? Like, am I really trying to do it alone type of thing? I'd always had this idea of what my life was going to be like when I'm able to, you know, for the most part, take care of myself. And I just want to say, like, that was not what I had imagined or what I'd pictured for myself when I was moving to Joburg. But I gotcha, I did the independence thing, and I was like, because, you know, last year I really thought I was independent. Like, I really thought I was doing that, and like, I was doing nothing. Like, I wasn't doing a damn thing. So yeah, that was a learning curve for me, but I felt like, or I feel like rather, it was something that needed to happen, something that I had to go through, and something that I've, you know, gotten used to over the course of the year, something that I'm way more comfortable with now, and something that, you know, I acknowledge the fact that, you know, things get lonely and you need to actually just reach out to people. You don't have to do everything alone, and as much as you may think that you need to, Miss Independent, you don't need anybody. You need people. You don't want to feel like you don't have anybody to call on when you're in situations. You always want to feel like you have at least people that you can call. Not that you're always calling them, but you can call if you need to. So alright guys, so the next tip that I learned in this year that was 21 is that I am not in control, and I don't need to try and be all the time. I feel like in the past I wouldn't necessarily have categorized, wow, English. I would not have categorized myself as umdu who loves control, who's a control freak, a person who, you know, is obsessed with being, you know, the person who has everything on lock. I didn't really think I was that person, but you know, as you learn yourself up at life, you start to realize that you actually are obsessed with control. You actually feel like and I think it's a thing that I learned like in high school, and like things that I've just learned throughout life. But if you do this, this is gonna happen, and doing this is the outcome. I mean, this is an outcome of this thing that you did. But you find out, guys, through life, yes, you may have worked so hard for something, and in your head, yes, like you should get it. That seems like the next possible, the next realistic step for you to take, or the next realistic step that should happen. But like life sometimes be like, relax, baby, relax, relax, relax. And by life, I mean God. Honestly, I just feel like God would look at you making all these plans like, sis, who told her she was in control? Like, who told her that she's running her own life? It's me, baby. For example, me coming to Joburg, I'm gonna go back to that because honestly, guys, that was the biggest change for this year. I, you know, was so obsessing over the idea towards the end of last year. Like, it was something that I was just so obsessed over. Like, I literally didn't want anything else. I didn't want to hear anything else. And yes, that was good because in a lot of ways I feel like I manifested it into my life, but in so many other ways it just upset me so much. If you guys would have watched some of my vlogs that I made at the beginning of the year, I was expressing to you guys that I was just very upset. My mental health was dwindling. Like, I just didn't feel, you know, happy, and I knew what I thought I knew what I wanted in order to feel happy. I got to a point where I just was just like, you know what, Zama, you're not in control. Just let go and let God. Like, what needs to happen in your life is going to happen. You don't need to force it into your life. You just let it happen, and whatever happens is going to be the right thing to happen for you. The next lesson that I learned in my 21st year is let your work speak for itself. So I kind of feel like this is a tip that I didn't even necessarily learn through my own experience per se. I think I've been exposed to a lot of situations this year where, you know, you could have been that person who wants to, you know, over explain yourself to people. You know, you want to be that person who's always like, you want to always express through your words your worth, you know, why am I not doing this, why am I not getting that? You know, a lot of the time you need not speak so much as you need to just let the work speak for itself. And if people still don't want to, I don't know, associate with you, or if they still don't want to acknowledge that, that's fine. Like, it's honestly fine. It's not everybody that you're going to be able to please in this life. Let me put some. It's not everyone that you're going to be able to please in this life. Like, you're not going to be able to please everybody in life. And if your work, if you're doing good work, you know, nobody can really tell you anything. I feel my best when I've, you know, put my all into something and I watch it back and I'm like, yo, shout out, babes. Like, you really did that. And I feel like that feeling is better than any other feeling that people can give me by trying to want to validate me, or, you know, not validate me, make me feel like, you know, I'm this, that, or the third. I know that I do good work and I don't need to tell people and explain it to them 5 times. Like, when I show you my work, you should be able to see what I'm talking about. And if you don't see what I'm talking about, that's literally none of my business. Like, when you've done something good, you've done it well. You know, people shouldn't be able to now dictate to you like, oh no, you didn't do well because of this or because of that. Sometimes it is valid, but sometimes it's hateration, holleration in this dancery. Anybody who has something to say to me that is constructive, I'm taking it. But anybody who has things to say to me that don't make any sense, buzz off. I'm gonna go ahead and get started on the hair so we can do the final 2 lessons from this video. Is own race, own pace, own lane. Like, honestly, I feel like that has been something that I've known for many years, but I feel like it's something that I deeped heavily when I moved to the city. You guys know, they say this is a big rich town, you know. Joburg is that city that everybody's like, oh my gosh, like, you're gonna get lost in the sauce. Oh my gosh, Sama, be careful. Oh my gosh, one thing that stood out to me when I moved here and that everybody was right about is that everybody's about their shit. Everybody is moving. It's a hustle and a bustle. Everybody is, you know, trying to get theirs. Everyone's hustling. Everybody is on a grind, which is something that honestly I did not experience in Cape Town. When I came here, it was another level of go-getter, hungry, need to get this dough. And for somebody who is, I wouldn't even say that I'm somebody who's timid, but I'm just not somebody who's always so upfront about what I want. And you know, sometimes that can lead you into trying to do everything. Like, you're just trying to do everything so that you can appeal to everyone and that you can get to where, you know, you may see someone else getting somewhere and you're like, okay, maybe if I do this, I'm gonna get like that person, or maybe if I do this way, you know, I'll get this like that. And you know, I just learned that, Zama, my baby, you need to just relax. Do you. It's not to say that you need to think that you need to do it the way someone else is doing it to get the results that you really want, you know. So that is one thing that really has, you know, been the mantra of my years. Like, own race, babes. You are not competing with anybody but yourself. Look at how far you've come from when you started this whole YouTube thing. You can't treat yourself or beat yourself up about not creating content like you are somebody who does this full time. My honest has been kicking my ass, you know, this whole year, but I've tried my hardest to stay consistent and to give you guys content where I can. So when I'm not able to do so, you know, I need to just tell myself, no, listen, dude, you right now have you know, what I was trying to say is that you right now have, you know, other priorities. It's not to say that YouTube isn't a priority, but there are things that you need to do in order to be able to do this full time. So just do what you need to do and don't compare yourself to the next person, because you're not doing the same thing as the next person. Believe in yourself, trust your source, and know that don't compete with anybody else in any other lane. Stick to your own lane, do what you do best, and the right opportunities and the right brands will come to who? To you. As you guys can see, this is how the hair looks when it is wet. I absolutely, you see, this is water wave. If you want to know a water wave, this is it. What I'm going to do now is that I'm going to finally just add in a little bit of my styling mousse, and then I'm going to comb through it with my wet brush, and then you guys will see the curls will be poppington. So let's go. Okay guys, as you can see, I went ahead and did ZeeX101, the most basic lip combo ever. You guys have seen me do it a million times, and if you haven't, please go watch my other videos. You guys will see I do this lip combo all the damn time. I've been doing it like in every single look for the past 2 weeks. I love it so much. I don't really know what to tell you guys. It's probably what I'm going to be wearing on the day of my birthday, to be honest. I just wanted to leave you guys with the final lesson that I learned in this year of 21. I learned to wholeheartedly believe that you must never ever give up on God. I don't know if you guys have heard the saying, faith the size of a mustard seed can move mountains, and that saying has carried me this past year. I started off in a position like last year. I was still in third year. I was going through the most. Third year was dribbling me. I had no faith for what was supposed to happen next year. I went through the last part of last year just being anxious, you know, being on edge, and I knew for a fact that I did my best. Like, I know that there's nothing more that I could have put into that degree that I didn't put into it. And the moment that I shifted my mindset at the beginning of this year, and I told myself, listen babes, you've done what you needed to do. There's nothing more that you can do. You've done what you need to do. Believe and trust that God is going to put you where you need to be this year. If you need to be in Cape Town, you're gonna be there. If you need to be in Joburg, you're gonna be there. If you need to be studying this year, that is what you're gonna be doing. And if you need to be working this year, that is what you're gonna be doing. Leave it. You've done all that you need to do. You've played your part, and now leave it to God. When I prayed, I literally just prayed for, listen God, let your will be done in my life. Let what you need to happen in my life happen, because that is the best plan for me. That changed my whole perspective. Things started happening for me. Things started falling into place. And even this year, when I started to forget those shifts in my mindset that I had at the beginning of the year, I kept going back to that thing. But listen, Zama, you know, things may be shaky right now. Things may be shaky, but God put you here for a reason. God made sure that this is where you were at this time of your life, and that means that He has a plan. So let go of any worry that you have, and just, you know, put your faith in Him. Put your faith in Him. Don't feel like you need to carry this burden of thinking, what you know, I have to figure everything out on my own. You don't. Put it to God. He's got it. He's got your back at every single point in your life. And I feel like that really like is something that I will never forget from this year, and something that I'm going to carry into my 20s, my 30s, my 40s, my 50s. I just hope that somebody receives this via watching this, and somebody just, you know, keeps the faith, keeps holding on, and just always remind yourself that you are not in this life thing alone. You are not. There are people looking out for you. There are angels looking out for you, and most importantly, there is God looking out for you. So yeah guys, I really hope that you guys enjoyed my little video. I had so much fun making it. I really enjoyed, you know, reflecting on my life, sharing a little bit of wisdom. I don't even know if this is wisdom. This is more so experience. I hope that you guys will find the wisdom in my experiences this year. Overall, I'm so grateful to be here where I am. I am 22 today. As you guys are watching this video, I'm 22. God has kept me for 22 years. I'm blessed beyond measure. I just feel really hopeful for this year going forward. I know everything's going to be amazing. I can just feel it in my bones. 22 is going to be better. But thank you so much to you guys for making it to the end of this video. I really appreciate it. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We are trying to get to 25,000 subscribers before the end of October. That would be the ultimate birthday gift that you guys would give to me. So please, if you haven't already, do subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.